Good morning. Let us start with today's session. So let us start with the next problem. But before that, yesterday someone asked me question, sir, that in second step we perform row operations, and in third step we perform column operation. That is selecting the minimum number and subtracting. So can we do it another way? That is, first we do it column wise and then we can go row wise. Yes, you can do it, because the aim is to find the baseline from the job perspective as also from the worker perspective. So from both the side you have to balance. So either you do it first by row or first by column, that doesn't matter. So you can choose row wise or column wise interchangeably. Okay, going to the next problem. Again, I have created one scenario, and the scenario is something like this. A departmental store has 4 workers to pack their goods. The time in minutes required for each worker to complete their packing per item sold is as given below. How should the manager of a store assign the jobs to the workers so as to minimize the time of packing? So our objective is to assign the workers such that the time required will be minimized. It is not that only one worker we have to see minimization. We have to see that the overall time of packing should be minimized. So here are the 4 different goods that are to be packed. That are books, let us say toys, then cutlery and crockery. So these are 4 items, and let me give you the matrix. The matrix given is as such that there are 4 workers: Jack, Hack, Joe, and Joel, and there are 4 different types of goods that are books, toys, crockery, and cutlery. Now I believe that you all know how to read the matrix. So this matrix, this 13, what this 13 indicates? This 13 indicates that if Hack will pack books, he will take 13 minutes to do it. Instead of that, if I give Hack toys, he will be requiring only 2 minutes to pack that. So logically, I have to give Hack either toys or cutlery because he is taking same time. Now let us go by our method and see which goods will be assigned to which worker such that the total time is minimum. So anyone has any doubts regarding the question?
No, sir.
Okay. So let us go to the first step. The first step is just an observation. And observation, we can see that there are 4 different workers and there are 4 different goods available. So it is a balance problem. So as it is a balance problem, we can skip the step number 1, or we can say that we can proceed further with our solution. Now step 2. Step 2 is the select smallest number from each row and subtract it from other numbers in the same row. And why we are doing this, I have already told you, we are doing it for comparison. We are making the minimum as the baseline, and from that we are comparing that if we assign the wrong person for the wrong job, then how much more we have to invest. Let it be time, let it be cost. So here it is, the minimum number in the first row is 1. Then minimum in second row is 2, but it is on 2 places, so no issues. Then there is third line, there is 1, and the fourth line or fourth row, it is again 4, which is appearing twice. So no issues. Let it be appearing once, twice, thrice, all 4 times, no issues. Our procedure will remain same. So performing this step, I will get this matrix as my step number 2. So this is my step number 1. This is my step number 2, which is on your right hand side. So step 2, just I am subtracting 1 from each element in the first row. So I will get 10, 9 and 7. Then here if I subtract 2, I will get 11, 0, 10 and 0. And let us say if last time I will subtract 4, I will get 0, 11, 0 and 5. So can someone confirm this calculation?
Sir, it's correct.
It's correct. Okay. So as it is correct, let me move to the next step. And next step is to make a 0, that is to create a baseline as far as column point of view. So if I go to the column point of view, if I see here in this first column, if I see in this first column, already 0 is made. Already there are 2 zeros appearing. So we need to have a baseline. Already baseline is there. In this column also there is 1 0 available, so no need. This column also 1 0 is available, and this column also 1 0 is available. So we did not need to do this step. It is already being done. So I will repeat this matrix as it is. So you can observe here, I am repeating this matrix as it is. So this is I can say your step number 2 as well as 3, because no change was made in step number 3. It is as it is copied. Then can someone give me what is the next step?
The
Minimum
minimum
horizontal and
horizontal and
vertical lines.
Yeah, minimum horizontal and vertical lines covering all the zeros. Okay, so let me give you a chance. Tell me how many minimum number of lines you can draw covering all the zeros.
4.
Okay, do anyone has any other answer that it
Three.
can be done? 3. Good.
No, no.
No. Okay. So let me check. So here the step says draw minimum number of lines. This is the important word, as I already said. Minimum number of vertical and horizontal lines to cover all zeros in all rows and columns. So now someone can tell me, sir, do all this 4 vertical. Okay, I am accepting it that it is covering all the zeros. So this is the right way to do it. Now someone will tell, no, I will not do like this. I will do like this. Okay, your wish, you do it like this. But you have to keep in mind that it should not cover in less than this lines. If it is covering in 3 lines and you are making 4 lines, that it will be, then it will be a wrong solution, or it will be not a optimized solution. So this is the important step in the assignment problem, making the lines such that, and why we make lines, so that we ensure that one job is given to one person only. Suppose if there are 3 lines here, it means that one job is going to 2 persons, or 2 persons are getting one job. It can be another way. So that is the indication we have to get from this particular step. So that's why it is an important step in assignment problem. So here I cannot see that there is any another way in which I can cut all the zeros in minimum number of lines less than 4. So yes, this is the correct option. Any way you can do, but the number of lines will be 4. Now step number 5 will be, are the horizontal and vertical lines equal? So yes, there were only 4 lines and there are only 4 rows and columns. So yes, we can write L is equal to N. And that's it. That's the last step. We have reached the optimized solution. Now just we need to assign the persons logically. Now to find assignment, what we need to do?
रो वाइज असाइन
Sir,
करेंगे.
See that in which row there is one single zero. सिंगल जीरो देखो इंडिकेट लॉजिकली क्या है, इंडिकेट क्या
Jack
करता है कि
worker.
वहां पर वही बंदा एलिजिबल है. That indicates that person is only eligible for that job in minimized cost or minimized time. So in first row, if I can see, there is only 1 0. This 1 0 means Jack is only to be assigned to books if we want the minimum time. So what I will do, I will assign this person. Now, as books is assigned to Jack, can it be assigned to any other person?
No, sir.
नहीं होगा. So what I will do, I will make a cross mark here because books is already being assigned. हो चुका है. Okay. Now come to second row. Second row, if I can see, hack takes minimum cost for toys also and minimum time for toys also and minimum times for cutlery also. Let it be. We will see it later. Come to the third row. If I see for Joe, Joe is taking minimum time only for cutlery. So he is the best person to assign this. So what I will do, as he is the best person, I will assign this. And because cutlery is already assigned, it cannot be assigned to any other person. So I will make a cross here. Now it's become very simple. Now if you can see, in final row there is only 1 0 available, and in second row also there is only 1 0 available. So with this we have completed the assignment part. So finally I will write all the assignments are made and solution is optimum. And finally I will write the answer that assignments are Jack will be assigned to books, Heck will be assigned to toys, Joy to cutlery, and Joel to crockery. Now every one of you who are awakened, I need what is the total minimum time required. Post your answers in the chat box. Come on, fast. Let me see how many of you are awake and doing the calculations. Okay, 34. 34 participants have answered. So let us check whether the given answer, that is 8 by maximum of the participant, is correct or not. So here I will write, okay, here I have the answer. Total minimum time, yes, it is 8 minutes. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4. So the total time, as you can see, that the total minimum time, it is not individual minimum time, it is the total minimum time for packing all the goods by all the persons available is 8 minutes. Okay, so let us go to the next question and see what the next question says and how we will able to solve it. So the next question says, 4 jobs J1, J2, J3 and J4 are assigned to 4 persons P1, P2, P3 and P4. The processing costs are given in the following matrix. Find the optimal assignment which will lower the total processing cost. And I have not given any scenario here because I feel that you have understood how and what we are doing. So here also simple. There are 4 persons and there are 4 jobs. And let me give you an example that this particular entry, if I give you an example, this particular entry, what it suggests that if person 2, is given job 2, then he will be taking 16 rupees as the wage or any processing cost. The processing cost will be 16 rupees if P2 is applied to J2 or P2 is assigned to J2. So let us proceed with our steps. The first step is as usual very simple, that we have to just observe whether the number of jobs is equal to number of persons. So yes, I can say I have observed that, and we can see that the number of jobs are equal to number of persons. So I will, this is not a step to be written, just for showing I have shown. Next step, select the smallest number from each row and subtract it from other rows. So from the first row, the minimum number is 8. Second row, minimum number is 10. Third row, minimum number is 16. And fourth row, minimum number is 9. What we need to do? We need to subtract all these numbers from that particular rows. So to create a baseline. So, or to create a reference, so this will be 8 minus 8, this will be 20 minus 8, this will be 15 minus 8, and this will be 17 minus 8, and so on. So if I go for the third line, it will be 22 minus 16, 19 minus 16, 16 minus 16, and 30 minus 16. And similarly, we can go for second and fourth row, and we should get this as answer. So those who are solving it, can you confirm whether this matrix is correct or not?
Yes,
Further.
sir. It's correct.
Okay, it's correct. So hope others are also doing it. Okay, let us go for the next step. Next step is to make the reference from the job perspective. Now what we have done, we have made the reference from person's perspective. Now we are going for the job perspective, that is column side. So same operation we have to do for column. Now you can see in the first column, from the first column, there is already a 0 available. So no need to do anything in this column. In this column, yes, in this column there is no 0. So minimum number is 3. So what we need to do? We need to subtract this 3 from all the values in this particular column. So it will be 12 minus 3, 6 minus 3, 3 minus 3, and 6 minus 3. Then in this particular column, there is already 1 0 available. So no need to do anything. In this particular column also there are zeros available. So no need to do anything. So only one change in second column. And after doing that change, I will get this particular matrix as my step number 3. Okay, please check the calculations again. Now, next step. Now here comes your logical part. Next step is to make the minimum number of lines covering all zeros. Now, give me the answer. How many of you?
3.
3.
3. Okay, 3.
minimum 3.
Okay, minimum 3. Okay. Okay, let us check. Let us check. So the first option, someone who has not understood what he will do, he will make this 4 lines. सर 4 लाइन में कट हो गया, अपना आंसर हो चुका है भाई. ये वाला वर्ड पढ़ लो भाई, ये क्या लिखा है? ड्रॉ द मिनिमम नंबर, ट्राई टू कवर द zeros in minimum number of lines. So this option will be a wrong option. Here you can see I have marked a cross there, because there is a way in which I can do it in minimum number of lines than 4. Okay, so now let us go for the next part. Let us see what I have done here. See this. Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is possible because all the zeros are covered. And the minimum number lines are 3. So instead of making 4, I can cover all zeros in 3. So this is my optimum solution, or this is my correct solution. Now, can anyone tell me what does this indicate? What does the 3 lines indicate?
सर एक काम दो लोग को दो.
Yes, एक काम या एक बंदा किसी 2 जॉब के लिए असाइन हो रहा है, या एक जॉब किसी 2 बंदों को असाइन हो रहा है. Now someone will tell सर मेरे को ऐसा भी नहीं करना है. I will do it like this. So this is also possible, yes or no? The third one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that is also possible. But again what I will do, मैंने क्या बोला था? जो करना है आप करो. Whatever you want you do, but the condition should be it should be minimum number of lines covering all the zeros. So option 2 and option 3 both are correct answers. Whatever you want to do, you can do, because there is no other option available which will give me covering all zeros less than 3 lines. So this is my both option number 2 and option number 3. Whatever you want to do is the correct option. So let us say we are taking third option as my correct answer. You can take second also, no worries, everything will be same. Now what happens? Are the horizontal and vertical lines equal to number of rows and columns?
No.
No,
No,
because
sir.
there were,
There is-
now understand this step very carefully. I will explain the logic and then I will give you the method. What is happening here? As I said, because it is cutting only in 3 lines, that means either one job is vacant or one person is vacant. There are 2 jobs going to 1 person or 2 person going for 1 job. But that is not the assumption for assignment. We need one particular person for one particular job. Now in this case, what we need to do? Can anyone try and think what should be the logic here?
सेकंड नंबर शायद देखे सर, जो
सर सेकंड बेस्ट जो मिनिमम रहेगा उसको दे देंगे.
परफेक्ट, गुड लॉजिकल आंसर. देखो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा था, ऐसा हो रहा है कि एक बंदा 2 जॉब के लिए जा रहा है. मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी एग्जांपल दिया. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय 3? 3 मींस दैट वन पर्सन इज असाइंड टू 2 जॉब्स. तो अब मैं उसको तो असाइन नहीं कर सकता, मुझे एक और बंदा ढूंढना पड़ेगा चौथे जॉब के लिए. करेक्ट? अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस पार्ट? ये पार्ट समझ में आ रहा है? मुझे अभी एक नया बंदा ढूंढना पड़ेगा फॉर अ 4th जॉब, बिकॉज वी कैन नॉट असाइन 2 जॉब्स टू 1 पर्सन. तो अब मैं क्या देखूंगा, पूरे मैट्रिक्स में सबसे, चलो 0 तो नहीं हो सकता, 0 तो पॉसिबल नहीं है, तो उससे कम पैसा कौन ले रहा है? सो व्हाट यू कैन ऑब्जर्व इन द टेबल, सबसे कम पैसा कौन ले रहा है? उसके बाद टेबल में से देख के बताओ व्हाट इज द मिनिमम.
पर्सन 2 ले रहा है जॉब 3 के लिए.
Yes, perfect answer. You can observe here that the ones which are not cut, what we have to do, we have to select the minimum number. We have to select the minimum number from uncut elements. इसका मतलब क्या हो गया हमारा, अगर मैं वो एक जॉब 2 बंदे को दूंगा तो मेरा टाइम तो कम होगा, but it is against the principles of assignment. It is against the principle of assignment that we cannot allot one job to more than 1 person. तो मैं क्या करूंगा, नेक्स्ट मिनिमम कौन है? चल भाई मेरे से 2 रुपया, 0 मत ले, 2 रुपया ले ले, 1 रुपया ले ले, ज्यादा कम से कम कितना ले सकता है? तो हियर आई कैन ऑब्जर्व दैट द मिनिमम पर्सन अवेलेबल विथ मिनिमम कॉस्ट इज दिस P2 फॉर जॉब 3. सो व्हाट आई विल डू नाउ, व्हाट इज द स्टेप? लॉजिक समझ में आया आपको क्यों मैंने वो सिलेक्ट किया?
Yes, sir.
ओके, तो लॉजिक मेन था, लॉजिक के बाद तो पूरा मैथमेटिकल है. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, determine the smallest number in the matrix not covered by lines. So what we have done, we have done that only. We have selected this 2 as our minimum number which is not covered. Now what we have to do with this 2, we have to subtract this from all uncovered numbers. Again we are finding out the base. ये 2 को भी base से compare कर रहे हैं. 2 from all uncovered numbers, and this is the main part, and add the same number at the intersection of horizontal and vertical lines. Again I repeat, simple language में बता रहा हूँ. जो number, whatever number we have selected, that is 2, we have to subtract it from all uncut elements and add it at the intersection points. Now what do you mean by intersection point? So we have already made these lines. So this line you can observe, it is an intersection point. Yes or no? It is an intersection of 2 lines, horizontal as well as vertical. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Similarly,
Yes, sir.
there is one more intersection where there is one more intersection available here at P3J4. So what we need to do is we need to add this value. So it will be +2 and it will be +2 at this particular points, and all the other values should be subtracted. So I will do it. 5 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 16 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. Anyone has any doubt in this step?
No,
Sir,
sir.
repeat करो sir.
So first of all, why this step is needed? This step is needed because we have not reached to the optimum solution. As far as our covering of zeros is concerned, there are only 3 lines covered. That means one job has been assigned to 2 persons, or 2 persons has been assigned to 1 job. So we don't have to do it like this because it is against the assumption of assignment. So what we need to do is we need to select the next minimum number. next minimum person who can do this job in least cost. So I can see from those who are not assigned, that is 5, 3, 2, 16, 3 and 3, the minimum number is 2. So what I can do is select this number. So I have selected this minimum number. Now subtract this number from all the other elements. So it will be 5 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 16 minus 2, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. By doing this, what I am doing? I am again creating a baseline. And after subtracting this from all uncut elements, you have to add this number. You have to add this number at the intersection points. So this will be plus 2 and this will also be plus 2. Now any doubts? So doing this, I will get like this. So yes, I have shown this step that this 2 is the minimum number and I will do it as per the given condition. Okay, so we have done this step. I have just subtracted.
2 के जगह पे मिनिमम भी 3 होता, मतलब 3 4 3 होते, मिनिमम 3 ही होता।
कोई इशू नहीं, अगर मिनिमम 3 है तो 3 को लेना है आपको और 3 को सब जगह से,
चारों में से
हाँ कोई भी ले लो ना, आंसर तो हो जाएगा। 3 माइनस 3 हर जगह 0 होगा, आप कोई भी ले लो, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा। अल्टीमेटली हमको क्या करना है, वो मिनिमम सिलेक्ट करके आपको माइनस करना है। तो 3 माइनस 3 हर जगह होगा तो सभी 0 बनेंगे, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा।
ओके सर।
ओके, यहाँ तक किसी को डाउट है अभी अबाउट दिस स्टेप?
No, sir.
Now again we have to check whether our solution is optimum or not. So try how many lines you are getting. Are you getting 3 lines, 4 lines? कितनी लाइन मिल रही है देखो, चेक करो।
4 lines sir, 4 lines.
4.
उससे कम में पॉसिबल है?
नहीं sir.
नहीं है। So this can be the option. Okay, so we have only 4 lines which can be cut covering all zeros. So this can be option. Someone will do like this, someone will do like this. So I don't have any objection, you cut it anyway, but make sure that it is minimum number of lines covering all the zeros. So some of the possibilities I have shown, there are many more possibilities. Someone can do all horizontal, that is also okay. I am not interested in that. I am interested in that it should be minimum number of lines covering all zeros. So once this is done, okay, now we have reached to final solution, that is L equal to N. And now we will do the assignment part. Okay, let us start with the assignment part. And for assignment, what we see, first we target that particular row in which there is only single zero. So here I can see that P1 and J1, there is only single zero available here. So as this is assigned, there is not be assigned to any other person. So here there are 2 zeros. In third row there are 2 zeros. I will leave as it is. In fourth row I can get only one single zero. So I will assign this as my candidate. And once it is assigned, it cannot be assigned to any other job. So this will be cancelled. So in simple terms, if we select one element in that particular row and that particular column, if any other zeros appears, you have to cancel it. Now, if you go to second row, now there is only one single zero available. So I will assign this and I will cancel this out, and this will be finally assigned. So final assignments are this, 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 and this. And now I can write all the assignments are made, solution is optimum. And now as it is optimum, I will write P1 is going to J1, P2 going to J3, P3 going to J2, and P4 going to J4. And again, I expect answers from all of you in the chat box. What is the minimum time required? So the correct answer should be the total minimum cost is 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus, plus 19 plus 9. That is 48. समझ में आया?
Yes sir.